Morning begins in Ambatolahi, a quiet village on the very edge of Ranomafana National Park. For days, we've been exploring this magical place, walking through dense jungle, following winding rivers, filming waterfalls, lemurs, giant ferns, everything that makes Ranomafana so special. Yesterday, we got a call from the park headquarters. Unexpected. They had a proposal to map a trail toward a remote, almost unexplored part of the park where, they say, a magnificent waterfall hides. Of course, we said yes. And now, in the early morning light, we're ready, waiting for the rest of the team. Finally, we set off. The expedition is led by our team from the Croatian Explorers Club, Željko Černelić, Mario Belić, and me, Goran. Joining us is a group of park guides led by Emil. Emil is well known here, the most experienced guide in Ranomafana. He's worked with scientists and explorers from all over the world. Calm, focused, steady, he knows every corner of this jungle. The team is larger than expected, almost 10 people. Besides the guides, there are porters too. The route is long, the gear heavy, and we'll spend nights deep in the forest. We look like a small army, boots, sticks, backpacks full of cameras and gear. They're in simple shirts, some even barefoot. Light, quiet, effortless. The first half hour takes us through rice terraces, then banana and pineapple fields. The sun is already high and fierce, even though it's still early. The landscape looks calm and fertile, but life here is hard. Little by little, year after year, land is taken from the forest. I still can't believe the opportunity we've been given. Our partnership with Madagascar's national parks lets us explore what few people ever see: wild, untouched places far beyond the trails. We have everything: guides, logistics, transport when needed, and all of it free. We step into the saving shade. The forest swallows us whole, dense, wild, without a path. This is real jungle. Low vegetation closes in, some taller than we are. We move slowly. Emil leads with a machete, cutting through leaves, thorns, tangled branches. Without him, we'd never get through. This is tropical rainforest in its purest form, though we're nearly 1,000 meters above sea level. Steep ridges divide the island, moist winds from the Indian Ocean on one side, dry plains on the other. Clouds often get trapped here, dumping rain in torrents. We're lucky, it's the dry season. But even now, storms can strike without warning. The ground is already soft, slippery, demanding. The forest thickens. We stop, amazed. A chameleon crawls slowly along a branch. Nearby, a bright frog hides among the leaves. And, high above, an orchid blooms on a pandanus tree. We move deeper into swamp. Pandanus and bamboo close the sky. Hours pass as we fight through the dense undergrowth. Pandanus leaves are tough, serrated, like blades. But it's not a cactus. It's related to palms. In its thorns and roots, life hides, frogs, crabs, insects. A tiny world, unseen unless you really look. Ahead, the Red River, Ranomena. We cross it again and again, from one bank to the other, until we lose count. Sometimes nature helps, fallen trunks, tangled branches, natural bridges. But often there's no other way. Shoes off, trousers up, and barefoot through the current. The pace is strong. The day is short. Night approaches, bringing exhaustion. Our legs grow heavy, slipping on roots and rocks. Then suddenly, a clearing. A flat patch in the middle of the forest. Dry ground, open air, perfect for camp. A miracle, really. Flat land here, among steep hills. Our camp stands beside the Red River, Ranomena. It slides silently through the forest floor. Out of the mist rise dark pandanus trees, tall, jagged, watchful. Our Malagasy friends light the fire. Rice boils in a large pot, bubbling and fragrant. While they cook, we gather our thoughts. Our legs tremble, but our minds are clear. Night falls fast. Dinner is simple. Rice, vegetables, a bit of canned meat. Big portions. Everyone finishes, except us three. Our stomachs, it seems, stayed back in civilization. No washing, no words. We fall asleep instantly. Exhaustion wins. Dawn brings a dull gray light. Fog still hangs low over camp. Above us, a black kite glides silently, watching, surprised to see humans here. I still wonder, how can a flat plateau exist here in Ranomafana's hills? Emil tells the story. Once there was a lake, vast and deep. But, the tale goes, an adventurer searching for gold blew up a rock in the wrong place. The water drained, slowly, but forever. Only swamps and memories remain. And now, the forest, wet, wild, alive, reclaims what was lost. Breakfast is the same, rice again with a trace of canned meat. Our hosts eat quietly. Rice is everything here, food, habit, survival. Not out of choice, but necessity. It's the only crop that feeds. No time for talk. Packing is quick, silent. Backpacks on, machetes ready. We move on into another forest. Clouds part. The sky turns blue. The sun burns down, even at 1,000 meters. Mountains or not, we're still in the tropics. Emil estimates another full day of swamp ahead. Shoes still soaked from yesterday. At the first crossing, we decide. Shoes off, barefoot. No more on and off. Ranomena widens, deepens. No more shade, just open Sunday. We keep pushing through the thickets, following the river's whims. The ground gives way, we sink into mud. Then out again, into tall grass and young bamboo. Without machetes, we'd be trapped. Bamboo is cruel, thin, sharp, biting. That's why we wear long sleeves, despite the heat. Protection is vital. Mosquitoes here carry dengue, malaria. Worse, I try not to think about parasites in the water, but the word keeps echoing: bilharzia. Tiny worms, invisible, dangerous. Madagascar has plenty. Who knows what hides in this river? Still, we move on. We stop often to mark the trail, ribbons tied to branches. In this jungle, without signs, you vanish in a minute. After hours of endless swamp, a sound, a rush, a roar. Water, wild and near. We break through the foliage and reach a cliff's edge. The swamp ends. Below us, forest. Cool air rushes upward, with it, a spark of excitement. In front, a drop, a new descent, a new stage of the journey. We climb down, carefully, over loose stones. Soon the river appears again. Ranomina. From a dark gorge, a waterfall bursts. 10 meters of raw power. The forest is too dense beside it, so we take the riverbed instead. Stone to stone, rock to rock, shaped by centuries of flowing water. In the dry season, the river shrinks just enough to let us pass. Still, the current is strong. We leap from rock to rock, some slick with algae, others bare and solid. Branches and trunks form barriers. We search for calm pools, dry islands, any way forward. It's tough, but the view makes it worth it. We walk on the riverbed, imagining the floods when this quiet stream becomes a raging force. Even now, waterfalls roar all around. In puddles and on wet rocks, life. Tiny mantella frogs, bright and deadly. We don't touch them, as evolution intended. After nearly an hour, the river calms. Water slows, wide and shallow. We walk knee-deep, down the middle of the flow. Above us, a closed canopy, a living tunnel. We walk on gravel, sharp as glass. Each step hurts. Time stretches endlessly. Finally, firm ground. Soft, dark soil beneath our feet. Luxury. No mud, no stone, no pain. But comfort doesn't last. Leeches again. They appear from nowhere, clinging to skin. We pull them off, flinging them away as they twist in the air. Above us, movement. Lemurs, watching, leaping from branch to branch, as if asking, who are these muddy, bloody strangers? We move faster. We pull on wet shoes again, heavy, cold, but safe. The sun drops fast. In the tropics, night comes suddenly. We leave the forest. An open clearing by the river. The day's walking, done. We've arrived. Dry ground. Finally. Wet, muddy, scratched, but happy. The fire crackles. Dinner waits. We dry our clothes, treat wounds. Today, we've crossed the heart of Ranomafana. A new morning, tired but fresh. The goal is close. And then we stop. In front of us, a waterfall. As if a giant hand had sliced the mountain in two. A perfect cut. Ranomana plunges pure power into a deep gorge. The sound hits us. We can't hear each other. We don't speak. We just stand, silent, deaf, in awe. From the rocky edge, I try to see the bottom, but mist, bright and thin, hides everything. Sunlight breaks through. The air shimmers. Step into the spray. The waterfall roars. White water smashing against black granite. Below, a rainbow, perfect, made of light and mist. The waterfall is wild, untamed, but not alone. The jungle embraces it, whispering through the leaves. Soon, people appear, 15 villagers from the valley, sent by the park to greet us. They watch us curiously. We watch them, muddy, torn, soaked. They, barefoot, calm, smiling. Among them, a few elders, the leaders. We line up before the falls. One photo, to mark the end of this journey. One moment, forever captured in front of the white thunder of Ranomana. One last look at the waterfall. A pause between the roar. In that silence, farewell. We turn, steps light but steady. We walk toward the village.